Oh, we are having fun in Tampa today. The weather is beautiful. The show is packed. People are in and out and so friendly. And oh, I love being here. I love being here. And we are going to talk a little luxury this afternoon right around lunch, right? So take your lunch break with us this afternoon. We're going to take you through the Tuscany 45MX because, oh, man, you want a sweet motorhome with all the bells and whistles and every single bit of luxury you can find? This is it. So Dave Daniels is with us this morning. Dave, good to see you.
You as well.
What a beautiful day.
I know, finally we got some sunshine.
I didn't think we have to fly back to a snowstorm.
Yes, single-digit weather.
So we're going to enjoy this today, and I hope you enjoy our look at the Tuscany. So let's go ahead and I'll let you do your thing because you know this inside and out.
Yep.
So let's start talking about what you get in the 45MX and what sets the Tuscany apart in diesel pusher line.
Sure. So Tuscany 45MX, if you guys all remember when we debuted this coach at Open House, I actually gave the walk around there too. So our flagship diesel pusher, 45-foot. The 45MX, again, I don't know if you remember from the original video, but it's a combination of the 45AT, the 44MT, and the 42GX. Brings a blend of all three, best of all three into this coach. So for starters out here on the outside, again, Tuscany is our flagship product, 45-foot tag axle. One thing that we added this year is not only do we have the 295 tires in the rear, but we added some big 315 tires in the front. More rubber on the road, more carrying capacity. That's one thing that we added is, to our chassis for 2019.
And let's talk a little bit about the chassis. We get our chassis from Freightliner. We got the air ride suspension. We have the V-Ride technology, and that really adds together for just a superb ride down the road. So
talking about ride, this is another badging that we've added here for 2019 is our Atlas Foundation.
And that makes a huge difference in not only your ride, but when it comes to storage and just the way it's built. So let's touch on that again.
Let's touch on that. So if you look here, this is kind of a brief little construction highlight on Atlas. So just to kind of go into it real quick, we start out with a Freightliner chassis, and instead of building right off of the chassis rails like a lot of our competitors will do, what we will do with MORryde, partnering with MORryde, is we actually build our entire foundation on a flat laser leveled fixture table. So we know that laser leveled table is flat and levels, and so what we do is once the entire foundation is assembled on that table, you can see here, it is then hoisted from the table. They guarantee less than 1/8 inch deflection from front corner to back over 40 feet long. Once the structure is fully assembled, the Atlas Foundation is then hoisted, welded to the Freightliner chassis, and that's what your 45MX looks like when it arrives to Thor Motor Coach.
And folks, go to our YouTube channel, check out the entire video of how it's built. It stars Dave.
Yes.
And in fact, it's so big, we have they're actually standing in these storage bays for a couple of reasons. One, to show how big we can make those, but one, to talk about the strength, because we got 1,000 pounds per bay.
1,000 pounds per bay. So swinging back here, talking about the chassis, the foundation, that also plays into the storage, like we just saw here. So there's 260 cubic feet of storage compartments of square footage in the basement of the 45MX. You get the nice pull-out slide tray, 800-pound capacity. So you see Steve standing in that, plenty of capacity to pull out both ways.
Buddy.
Yep, I've been on that. Nice white pebble grain fiberglass, easy to use slide trays. Another thing that the Tuscany comes equipped with is all of these baggage doors are lock and unlock on a key fob.
Nice.
So other older motorhomes, you have to go around and actually physically lock them all manually. You can just, with a key fob, lock and unlock all the Tuscany compartment doors.
You can do that inside on a switch, and on the keyless entry pad as well.
On the keyless entry,
yep,
all three.
On that keyless entry.
All three places. Let's keep moving to the front. Sure. Something else we added this year. We've always had the nice big TV, but we finally added all of our diesel motorhomes now will swivel, and you see the sound bar comes out with it, so you can point that, away from the shadow of the sun and jam out to some music outside.
Yeah, Bluetooth soundbar.
Bluetooth, very good.
Soundbar.
Yep. Some other features, 2019, we added the second Girard Awning. So here we have our front awning out. We can't put the back awning out because we'd hit our 45JA over there, but now we have awnings on the full length of the coach. Those are Girard roof-mounted awnings that come out 10 feet. Very, very nice high-end feature, hides all the ACs and everything up top. We also have the nice enclosed awning toppers. If you see those are an upgrade. A lot of times you don't see those typically until you get up over $500,000. Docking lights on the outside, dual pane windows, all hinged at the very top.
And hydraulic slides.
All hydraulic slides on this floor plan. So since we have, the 2 slides here on this side and the big full wall on the other side, this is a fully hydraulic slide system. There's no electronic slides. Benefits to hydraulic slides are they can pull heavier loads, they're more consistent, quiet, and quicker.
And you'll notice one of the things how we change this. We carry the paint.
Yeah, so that was something we did in 2018 that basically our customers were demanding is getting that nice, basically the ends of the slides painted to match, and it just gives you that nice high-end feel when it's closed or open.
And that's one of the things too to touch on. You said because customers demanded it, and we do. We listen to you. I mean, when you give us great suggestions, we run that by our team. Dave takes it to his team. We take it to our production guys. Well, let's see how we can incorporate that.
You got it.
So, and especially Diesel Club. I ran into a couple of Diesel Club members. It's great to see you guys out here. Stop on over and say hi.
Yeah, we're over at the Diesel Club.
We know you're watching right now.
Yep, exactly. And we get a lot of ideas from them.
Yep.
So storage bays, again, 260 cubic foot of storage, all lockable on the key fob. Like Steve mentioned up here, you do have keyless entry, so you can lock and unlock your doors. You can turn on your patio lights, and then you can lock and unlock your actual cargo bays as well, all from this keypad, from a key fob, or inside the coach.
We got the dual fuel fills on this as
dual
well,
fuel fill
above the belt line.
Above the belt line, yep. You look at a lot of competition, they put this fuel fill actually down here, and then it's actually struggling to fill up that tank. 150 gallons of fuel in all of our Tuscanys. 38, 40, 45 foot, you get 150 gallons of fuel. And then again, like I mentioned, big 315 tires on the fronts on all of our tag axles for this year. It's just going to give you a better ride, more stable ride, more rubber on the road.
Michelin's as well. So
Michelin's, yes.
Excellent tires.
Another feature that we added last year is actually this nice box step.
Yeah.
On the lesser models that we build, you have just the basic 2-step. This is what's called a nice box step, and we actually had them build this for us because traditionally they were only 26 inches. We actually had them build this 28 inches for our entryway.
How wide is the door?
We have a 32.5-inch rough opening, so by the time we frame it in, it's a little over 30.5 inches, so about 31 inches wide.
Wide opening, so when you're moving stuff in.
If a customer has a wet entry door like this, they're not going to want to downgrade to a much smaller entry door. So that's one of the big benefits here. Loading and unloading. You guys notice the step. A lot of times when you walk into motorhomes, these steps are real narrow. And what I mean narrow is when you're walking in, a lot of times your heels are hanging off. Look how nice and big this step is. So when you're loading and unloading your coach, you're not fumbling over the steps, falling out of the coach. You got a nice big landing area to come on, to go in and out.
Come on out.
Exactly.
No, come on out. You keep them
might not.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right, so let's venture in here real quick.
All right, and refreshing in here. We just turned on the AC. We came in and the AC hadn't been on. It was 89 degrees in here. And I know we're going to talk about a lot of things, but we do want to say right now, as we're talking, the air conditioners are all 3 of them.
All 3 of them are on
high. All right, and that's all the louder it gets.
It's whisper quiet AC system, all centrally ducted down. You have vented returns on the outside. Really helps with the airflow, and obviously with those 315s, it keeps it nice and cool, even on the hottest days down here in Tampa.
All right, so let's start up front here.
So up front, this is one of the things we changed at Open House, about 3-4 months ago.
It's a great look and design.
Great look. I've been selling the Tuscany for 3.5 years, and it's one of the things that we really needed to dress up was this front dash. It was getting kind of tired, so Tuscany's got the nice leather wrap steering wheel. A lot of people don't realize this is a leather wrap. When you compare it to the rest of ours, you get the VIP smart wheel with the actual controls here on the wheel for you. Push button start. We've been doing that since 2016. That same key fob that locks and unlocks the baggage doors and the entry door, you just put it in your pocket and you can start and stop the coach. Another feature that we have up front is hung pedals. So you can actually adjust those pedals in and out. Pedal switch.
I know there's a pedal switch.
Yes, there is. New dash. I haven't driven one of these yet. Yes, pedal switch in and out.
Yep.
So it's just really easy to see. You get the nice white gauges on a Tuscany. The rest of the gauges we all use are black, so nice high-end white gauges there. Leather steering wheel. This is all soft touch with the nice stitching on top. But really, I haven't even gotten to it yet. The best part of this new Tuscany dash is the dual
I'll
screens.
tell you what, that Garmin system, that Fusion system, is so easy to use, and it's truly amazing. It's a great system.
So there we go. So when you got your engine on, you get the backup camera, you get the navigation, and again, it's a Garmin navigation, so you can put in your weights, your heights on your RV, and actually use that going down the road. We have this nice map light, gives you all that, all the lighting for the cup holders, the nice blue light underneath.
Come on in, look around.
But really, just having this big monitor, going away from a single 10-inch to dual 8-inch monitors is something that a lot of our customers have been asking for, and we're finally implementing it here on the Tuscany.
Yeah, and when you hit the home button, if you would, please, over a second one down on the right, and then you can see it's got apps.
It's got apps,
just scroll.
media, settings.
Scroll. It works like a phone, and you can just scroll.
Which way?
To the next. There you
go.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
really easy, real responsive.
Yeah.
Sirius XM satellite radio is now standard on all of my diesels, which is finally something that a lot of our customers, again, been asking for. Now we got it.
Yep. And there we go.
That's how you start and stop the coach. Then just press and hold and shut it down.
Got that 450 horsepower back.
All
there.
450 horse. Yep. Side radiator, 1,250 foot-pounds of torque, 15,000 pounds of towing on a tag axle
amazing.
Tuscany.
That's great. And the amount of room in here, I love this floor plan because this right here, just the way it just flows.
This is called the Ensemble. So this is the standard equipment on this build, on this 45MX. This is what's called the Ensemble, and what's really nice about this is it's all one blended piece of furniture into the dinette. Another couple other things you get is you get storage in the Ensemble. So you got actual pull-out storage there, you get pull-out storage there, and again, that's all one piece. Now you can do a table and chairs, you can do a desk, you can do a straight sofa, you can, there's plenty of options.
A lot of options.
A lot of options.
Find on ThorMotorCoach.com. Let's talk about one of the questions we got. Seatbelt position, seatbelt mounting.
Yes.
These are securely mounted to the frame of this.
They are, yes. So all of our seatbelts are actually ran through steel, and one thing that's kind of unique about Thor Motor Coach is even our slide floors are a steel slide floor. Some of our competition uses aluminum in the floor, aluminum in the slides, wood in the floor, aluminum in the slides. But then again, you still have to put a metal bracket in there because OSHA requires seatbelts have to be mounted through steel. So you got 1, 2 seatbelts there. You're gonna have 1, 2 seatbelts in the booth, 5, 6, 7, 8 seatbelts in this machine. And this machine will sleep 8 people as well. Drop down overhead bed.
Standard on the way for front door diesel, which is awesome.
Standard on the front door diesel, and actually the Tuscany gets our widest drop down overhead bed because the Aria gets a little bit of a narrow one. So 54 by 76, 500-pound capacity up top there. Just a great feature. One of the best things that we've added, to the RV industry since the slide out. But that'll tri-fold out. You can sleep right on top of that. Theater seats. Who doesn't love some theater seats? What do you think, sir? Comfy? Very comfortable. You can option in a jackknife sofa there if you wanted to sleep even more people, but who doesn't like some theater seats?
Yes. Myself. I could sleep in there.
Exactly.
Just lean back, and you got the TV there.
You got the nice
large
TV
window with the sound bar. And again, it's something that I've talked about. I talked about it all day yesterday. I've talked about it a few times this morning. The size of our windows, the amount of natural light that we allow in, and it just gives the motorhome just a nice sense of warmth. It's inviting.
When you're not watching TV, you put that down like Steve's talking about. Is big 6.5-foot window there. You got a 5-foot window, 5-foot window, big kitchen window. There's a lot of windows just here in the front.
And on a day like today, when it's and I'm going to show you, the sunshades are amazing. So you got this nice bright sun coming through. You pull it, and it completely takes that out. I mean, they're great. They
and then,
really well.
if you really
want to,
you've got the night shades as well.
Roller privacy shades.
Really shuts it off real nice. You get the nice wooden valances.
Solid wood throughout.
Solid wood valances that help really frame that in, make it look nice. I mean, we'll just give you storage everywhere. I mean, that's a big cubby down there. Heck, you could store a blanket in there if you needed to.
Oh, easy.
Cup holders everywhere. So, moving on to the kitchen. Yep. Now, what we've found is, in real estate, what do they say is the heart of the home?
Kitchen.
The kitchen,
right?
And guess what? You're buying a house. It's 45 foot. You're going to use it a lot. Why not make an awesome kitchen? And customers have absolutely loved this. So It's a big over 7 foot galley. If you see here, I got a 6'3" wingspan. That's a huge galley, and if that wasn't enough countertop space for you, you see this pull-out extension that customers love.
You can even, little chopping up there, right into the sink, right
Yep.
into the garbage
Yep.
can.
So you got sink covers. I got the other one stored down underneath. We implement these nice pull-outs underneath our sinks as well. And actually, there's your spot to stick your sink covers there.
Yeah, great for pots and pans.
Pots, pans,
whatever you put in
recycling,
there.
trash can. I mean, you need all that stuff here in your kitchen, and a lot of people utilize that nice big storage tray there. The nice big kitchen window that actually opens. A lot of times you see what some of the competition is going to do is they're either not going to put in a kitchen window, or they'll put in a window and then the thing won't open. How many windows do you want in your RV that you can't open? Do you put windows that don't open on your house? So that's another thing. You can get plenty of ventilation with these windows as well.
And let's talk about our nice fireplace and the nice surround. And this thing throws off heat, which is why I think it was 89 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. That thing was on when we walked in.
It does. It throws out a lot. Honestly,
and this is all new.
Yeah, I noticed that when I walked in.
So we did this nice ceramic, or this nice Corian surround on the 45JA at Open House, and then my president actually liked it so much that he said, let's do that across the board. Yeah. So now every Tuscany fireplace will have this nice nice Corian surround. Really gives it a high-end look.
And I'll give you this Dimplex. We have this in our
that
right
one
here in our basement, and it's amazing. It throws off a lot of heat. It's got a great realistic flame. It comes with a remote.
Yep.
I mean, it's really an amazing.
And with a coach like the Tuscany, it's an all-electric coach, so all your heat is either through the AquaHot 400D system, or you have 315 ACs with 3 heat pumps on there if you wanted to use electric heat there, or electric heat there as well.
Now, the one thing to talk about with the heat pumps is it's what ambient temperature outside
42 degrees.
42. I didn't say 44. Yeah, you don't want to fire them up if it's freezing.
I've gotten them to work at 40, 39 degrees, but typically that's when there's not enough warm air for it to convert inside into warm air as well. So if that's pretty much it for the kitchen. You've got dishwasher comes standard. A lot of customers they ask for a dishwasher, and what I found out is what they do is they just wash the dishes and leave the dishes in there, and then it frees up space for your cabinets. More storage.
That's perfect.
Yep.
That's perfect. We got
electric induction cooktop. You got the or induction cooktop convection microwave. The Whirlpool fridge. It's called a French door style bottom freezer. So you do have the ice maker as well, ice and water in the door.
On the outside, nice little travel lock there. And as I turn around and look at the multiplex, I'm just going to guess because of the stickers. I'm just guessing this has an AquaHot 400D.
It does have an AquaHot, yes. So real easy to set. We've walked you guys through this multiplex panel before, but real easy. You go to your temperature, AquaHot diesel, AquaHot electric, throw them both on. The diesel burner is going to fire up until it heats that tank up. Then the electric burner takes over and shuts off the diesel. But again, all electric, no propane. That's a diesel AquaHot system. Keeps this coach nice and comfortable.
And the hot water too. I mean, it's just.
And then the secondary benefit to Aqua is you get unlimited hot water. We're doing tankless water heaters. In most of our units now, but it's not anywhere comparable to AquaHot.
Right.
So
we also have the AquaHot on our Venetian product line as well.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yes, we do. Finally, almost through the kitchen. Can't forget the pantries.
Solid wood.
Solid wood pantries. So one of our best-selling floor plans, the 45AT. The one weakness that had is it didn't have a pantry. So again, that's best of all these floor plans.
Go ahead and open that. Let Tom in that half bath there. This is our bath.
So pretty sharp looking half bath. You see, it's all solid surface. You got the toe kick dustpan down there, because it's a central vacuum system on this coach. You see the backsplash in the half bath there that matches. 360 siphon vent caps we're putting on all these coaches now.
I like the new faucets Maureen picked out.
Oh, yes.
Those are great.
Yes, you see, come in here and look at this new faucet. Look how sharp that is.
Maureen is our diesel designer, does a wonderful job. A shout out to you,
Tom?
Maureen.
Thank you, Maureen. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So we're halfway through the coach, through the kitchen, half bath,
Only
back
halfway, folks.
Back into the bedroom now. So, a couple cool things we got going on back here. Obviously, these tilt-to-view beds have been a real, game changer as far as the stuff we could do design-wise. But not only that, customers just love the fact that they can sit up in bed. You don't have to bring a bunch of pillows or bring one of those things that help you sit up in bed. You just simple press of a button. Everybody see this right here? That'll bring it up. That'll bring it down. Down flat. So, and another nice thing that we do is, since we do a king standard, you don't have to option in a king, is look at these nightstands.
USB charging ports back here.
Look at the size of that nightstand there, and then look at the size of this one over on the right.
Nice and deep. I mean,
Pointed out the USB ports on both sides. You know, just a lot of times if you have those competitors that have a queen standard, you option in a king, it deletes most of your nightstands.
Yeah.
So that's, again, something we thought about, give you the king bed standard, because really who's complaining about sleeping in a king, and you get the actual nightstand space. So another thing that we do is, since we tilt the bed, you no longer get to lift the bed up, but check out all these drawers we give you underneath.
Yep.
You can never have enough drawer space. Look at, we have full extension drawers, meaning that the back of that drawer comes all the way out to the face frame, so you can really utilize all that space underneath there. Swinging over to the other side, you got a couple more deep drawers here. So that's what?
Sure, I'm Dave. I'm going to open this closet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drawers.
Adjustable closet.
Adjustable
washer
closet.
And dryer. Stackable washer and dryer standard.
So you have a hanging space there. Another unique thing is, you know, making these TVs. Utilize the storage space back behind there. We've dressed up a lot of the electronics and put them behind that nice cabinet door, Blu-ray player, HDMI switch box, and
now
then
this has the, as you're talking TV and stuff, we have the satellite dish on top.
it is the Girard Traveler. It is the Primo RV satellite system, comes standard on this coach.
Along with the Girard Connect 2.0 4G hotspot.
Correct. Yep. So on this roof, because we can't get a video of it, we're going to have those 315 ACs we talked about.
Low
we're going to have low profile. We're going to have that all with 3 heat pumps as well. We're going to have the Girard Connect 2.0 4G Wi-Fi system, which is the premier Wi-Fi system in the business. We're going to have 2 100-watt solar panels on there, and those panels are about the size of the dinette table, if you saw. So what that is that's a solar charging system. Okay. It has up to a 30 amp draw in a 24-hour period. So it's not just your basic 3 to 4 amp trickle charge. This is an actual true solar charging system. Right now we're out in the sun. It's putting additional voltage on those batteries, and that's just going to help extend the time that you need to, before you need to fire that generator or, be plugged in, obviously.
So it gives you a little bit longer time to dry camp if you need to. And as we walk into this massive bathroom, I mean, this is
what sells this coach.
Yeah, this is just great. I mean,
because kitchens and bathrooms are what sell homes, right? And this is a home, so kitchens and bathrooms are going to sell this thing. You see how nice and comfortable he is. Teak seat. You see again, that's a new shower head for this year.
Dual shower heads.
Dual shower head. Look how beautiful that thing is. Plenty of space. Real porcelain tile in the shower there. It's just, again, the big shower, the big bathroom.
The big closet.
The big closet.
What side should we open first?
You pick.
About right there.
So this is just a real nice benefit.
Shoe rack.
You get the cedar line shoe storage. You get the 8-foot wardrobe across the top. You get a shelf. And what's also kind of neat, I don't know if a lot of people realize this, is actually, last year, if you remember, this is where you had to actually access the batteries.
Yes.
So now we don't have that anymore because we put them all outside, easily to get to, and because we have that side radiator now. All 6 house batteries on the outside, 2,800-watt inverter. Big upgrades to the battery and the charging system for 2019. A couple other things back here that you just noticed is obviously just the dual vanities.
Size of this, and again with those beautiful faucets.
Dual vanities, plenty of closet or plenty of medicine cabinet space, a little nice drawer up top there. Again, full extension, all adjustable hinges. You see the backsplash that Maureen has brought back here to match the kitchen. And just the way that this cabinetry is all, I just love how beautifully this is framed out. There's your aqua hot heat exchanger there to heat the bathroom. You got one there in your bedroom as well. But even,
access panel there.
Access panel, there's some fuses. You got your override. So this is for the multiplex system. This is your basically your override. So if you ever get into an issue where your center panel is not cooperating, as long as your coach has power, you got your slide, retract, and extend here. You can actually press that button. It'll pull in the slides one by one, and you can get somewhere to have somebody help you out.
It's nice. It's easy. It's out of the way. Where it wasn't a closet, could actually get hit, getting this out of sight, and when you need it, you know exactly where it is.
Might as well open up the other side of that.
Yep.
See, just a big, full 8-foot wardrobe.
You got your central vac back here. I mean, just goes on the shoe rack, shelf up top. Macerator toilet back here as well.
Macerator, yep.
I want to mention that for sure.
Yep. So you got the electronic flush. Sends it all up to your 70-gallon. Well, that'll be a 50-gallon black tank, 70-gallon gray tank, 90-gallon fresh water on this thing. Ceiling fan. Yeah. Just another one of those features that customers pretty much want, and if you can't get it, it might be one of those checklist items that they're gonna, be a check against us if we don't have it.
You're
So,
right. And this is what's great, Dave, about the show is and we do. We encourage you, and you come out and you come up and you're talking to Dave, and you're like, hey, I got this, and we encourage you to go around. Look around, shop around, look at the other displays, and then come back and look at our window sticker and realize, oh, standard, and that's a huge difference.
It is. It helps out with not only with you as a customer because you don't have to worry about adding those on.
Right.
It helps the sales, our sales staff too, because they don't have to overcome objections. King bed theater seats. But ultimately, it's for the customer because guess what? You're going to hold that value on that motorhome because you're not having to throw $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in options on your motorhome and ultimately losing that when you drive off the lot. So we're packing this full thing in. All the bells and whistles we can think of are loaded in this.
If you go through your list and you check off, well, I want this and I want this, and you have your checklist, and you walk into the Tuscany 45 MX, it's going to have it.
We're going to hit most of those.
It's going to have that.
And if you're getting about 75% of your wants and needs, you're doing better than the rest of the industry.
What, that's really good. Dave, we got a crowd in here. Thank you very much.
Of course.
I appreciate your
It's been
time.
a pleasure.
This is the Tuscany 45 MX. If you'd like more information, we have that on thormotorcoach.com. We talked about the multiplex wiring system. If you need a walkthrough of that, we have a complete video for you on our YouTube channel. The new Fusion Garment Entertainment Center, you want a complete walkthrough of every single button, we have that for you on our YouTube channel. Boy, it's a great resource for you if you're a first timer and you have questions, check out the videos we have for you. Or if maybe you don't get out as often, you need a little refresher, check the videos out there as well. Like, subscribe to our YouTube, to our Facebook, to all of our social media. Stay up to date with what we are doing for you. We're going to be out here for a little while longer, then we have to head back to the freezing cold. But we're going to enjoy our time out here. Hope you're having fun with us. So stay right here, and we'll be back real soon.